Hey Veggie family, what is going on today? So today you got me, but it's going to be alright because we're going to do a little fun video, something I've been thinking about a long time, and I really want to do it because it's a problem, but no one really understands it's a problem or understands it at all. So this is our video today, which is how to be a good spouse to a vegetarian. So there are really three things, probably a million, I'm no doctor, but three things I like to think on when I think about how to be a good spouse to a vegetarian. Of course, my wife has been vegetarian for a few years now, and she's doing it quite well. She has acclimated completely and without issue to the vegetarian lifestyle. So God bless her little heart. Now, I don't know about you, but I've seen it elsewhere too. But it's really easy to poke fun of and make fun of the little vegetarian and their little veggie meals. And guys, if you got a wife she's a vegetarian, don't do that. That is probably the opposite of what we're trying to do as husbands. And support her. Tell her how proud you are of her or of him for doing this. If it's had some good results, say it's really awesome that this has done this. I'm behind you. I want to know, I want you to know I'm behind you. Gotta give them support. Second thing is understanding. For as long as vegetarianism has been out, a lot of restaurants really are still not taking it seriously, when a lot of times if you just had a can or just had beans or just black beans available, it would be no problem. I mean, there are various things that vegetarians can use as protein, but a lot of times, a lot of vegetarians don't like going out because a lot of places still don't really have vegetarian friendly. They say vegetarian friendly, and they're like, we have salad. And that doesn't mean vegetarian friendly because there's no alternative proteins. So when you're at a restaurant and your spouse is feeling a little stressed because waitress is there, she's waiting for an order, she's going through, she's asking, well, does this come with, can I get this with, Please understand that your spouse is stressing right now. And they don't need you like, please hurry up, I want my steak sticks, or something. Just let them, whether it's wife or husband, let them take their time and figure it out. You can offer to help them, but don't try to tell them what the answer is either. Don't be like, you could just get through it. Not do that. Do not do that. Oh, well, you know how uncomfortable it is. You ever go to a restaurant and it's like time for you to order and you're like, crap, I'm not ready, and you're going through it. Yeah, it's just like that, but it's about times 5 times worse. Yeah. And third, get involved. I was so happy with my wife and the fact that her going vegetarian she lost a lot of weight, she got a lot of energy. I saw the results. I decided that it was really good, and I made her this YouTube channel because of that. Get involved with what they're doing. You know what? You're not going to be a good vegetarian spouse if you don't know jack about vegetarianism. So learn about tempeh and tofu and nuts and legumes and black beans and all the things that give you protein, because that's going to be important later on. It'll be on the test. Know about all your different oats and your grains and this, and you'll be involved. You'll be involved with your spouse and what they're doing, which will make them feel better. 2, you'll start learning where stuff is in the fridge, and when you go to the grocery store, you'll be able to look and be like, oh, we're almost out of that tempeh, and then you come home and say, hey spouse, I saw we were almost out of tempeh and I got some, and they're like, oh, you're so wonderful, and that means points. Bam. Love. So support your vegetarian. Tell them you love them, and they're doing a great job. Understand them when you go to a restaurant and that they don't really say I don't really have anything to eat here. They really don't have anything to eat there if they're not having a protein. Just remember, if you walked into a steakhouse and sat down and they brought you a big plate with some broccoli and green beans and mashed potatoes and gravy on it and no steak, Yeah, well, that's your protein. From all of us here at Vegetari-YUM, I'm Eric. She ain't here, I just had to do that because if something did happen, that would be crazy. Anyway, we'll see you guys later. Have a fantastic night.